Stop scrolling for a second, because the minivan you thought you knew just went full luxury mode. The 2026 Toyota Sienna revealed is here. And it's not just a family hauler anymore, it's aiming straight at premium territory. The big question has Toyota actually built the ultimate luxury minivan, or are they testing how far loyal buyers will stretch their wallets? Today on the Car Review Hub, we're diving deep into every angle of this all-new Toyota Sienna, and trust me, there's a lot to talk about. Let's start at the backside, because that's where this Sienna quietly flexes its new identity. The rear design is cleaner, wider, and way more upscale than before. There's now a full-width LED light bar stretching across the tailgate, giving it a high-end presence that almost feels inspired by luxury brands. The twin LED clusters echo the sharp front lighting signature, tying the whole design together. The bumper sits slightly higher, dressed with metallic accents that resemble a subtle diffuser. Not sporty, but definitely premium. The rear glass is wider and gently curved, improving visibility while adding to that sleek, planted stance. Even the Toyota badge has been repositioned higher for a more refined look. It doesn't scream SUV like some rivals try to, it confidently says, "I'm a luxury family machine." Now slide over to the left side profile. This is where you really notice how far Toyota's pushed the design. The beltline flows smoothly from the front fender all the way back, and here's the clever part: the sliding door rails are hidden inside the window trim. That one detail alone removes the typical minivan vibe. The roofline gently tapers toward the rear, giving it a more wagon-like silhouette instead of a boxy people mover. Wheel options range from 18-inch to massive 21-inch multi-spoke alloys that honestly wouldn't look out of place on a Lexus sedan. Satin-finished door handles, sculpted side mirrors, and optional two-tone paint give it a mature executive look. Would you guess this is a minivan if you saw it driving past at night? Be honest. Moving around to the right side, the symmetry and design continues, but what stands out most is how cohesive everything feels. The aerodynamic sculpting isn't overdone. It's subtle, refined, almost understated. Toyota clearly wanted elegance over aggression. Even the side character lines are smoother and less dramatic compared to previous generations. It feels intentional, like the designers were saying, "We're done apologizing for building a minivan." And compared to something like the Honda Odyssey or the Kia Carnival, the Sienna now leans much more toward executive transport than sporty family van. So here's something to think about. If you had to pick purely on exterior design, which one would you choose? Now let's step inside, because this is where the 2026 Sienna really tries to justify its price tag. The interior feels like Toyota borrowed inspiration from its luxury division. The dashboard has a layered, floating design wrapped in soft-touch materials with metallic accents and warm ambient lighting. It feels airy, modern, and thoughtfully arranged. The steering wheel design resembles what you'd find in Toyotas. Higher-end sedans, and front and center is a massive 14-inch infotainment screen with a crisp, simplified interface. Wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto come standard, and the fully digital instrument cluster is customizable to match your driving style. But the real star of the show, the second row seats. These ultra-premium captain's chairs come with heating, ventilation, deep recline, and extended leg rests, almost like business class on a long-haul flight. If you've got kids, imagine road trips where they're more comfortable than you. If you don't have kids, this suddenly becomes the ultimate VIP shuttle. And yes, the third. Finally solving that awkward storage issue from previous versions, Toyota didn't stop there. You get tri-zone climate control, USB-C ports in every row, rear sunshades, overhead storage compartments, and optional rear entertainment screens with Bluetooth headphone support. Convenience is everywhere. Let me ask you something. Would you rather fly economy for 5 hours or a road trip in something like this? Safety is also a huge part of the package. Toyota Safety Sense 3.0 comes loaded with adaptive cruise control, lane trace assist, traffic jam assist, pedestrian detection, automatic emergency braking, blind spot monitoring, and a 360-degree camera system with transparent chassis view, and a JBL premium sound system. And suddenly, you're not just driving a van, you're piloting a tech-loaded, Luxury lounge. Now let's talk about what's under the hood. The 2026 Sienna sticks with Toyota's hybrid philosophy, powered by a 2.5-liter hybrid system paired with updated electric motors and a more efficient battery pack. Combined output is expected to land somewhere between 245 and 255 horsepower. It's not trying to win drag races. It's engineered for smooth delivery and long-term reliability. And here's the real win: fuel economy. For an 8-passenger vehicle, the Sienna continues to lead its class in efficiency. The available all-wheel drive system uses an electric rear motor, giving you extra traction in rain, snow, or those muddy camping trips. Is it refined, efficient, and built to last? Absolutely. And honestly, in this segment, that's what matters most. Now let's address the elephant in the room: the price. The 2026 Sienna isn't cheap. Depending on trim and options, it moves firmly into territory that overlaps with entry-level luxury SUVs. If you judge it strictly as a minivan, you might say it's overpriced. But if you look at what you're getting: limousine-style seating, advanced safety tech, trim materials, hybrid efficiency, and long-term reliability, it starts to make more sense. It's less about basic transportation and more about lifestyle. Toyota isn't just selling space anymore. They're selling comfort, convenience, and status for modern families. So here's the big question: would you choose this over a 3-row SUV? Or does the idea of a minivan still hold you back? Drop your thoughts in the comments, because I genuinely want to know where you stand. At the end of the day, 2026 Toyota Sienna feels like a confident evolution. It doesn't pretend to be an SUV. It doesn't try to be sporty. It embraces what it is and elevates it. It's efficient, comfortable, packed with technology, and surprisingly elegant. For families who prioritize comfort and practicality, but still want a touch of luxury, this might just be the smartest move in the segment. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 2026 Toyota Sienna, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss an upload. Follow the Car Review Hub for more detailed, honest, and engaging car reviews, just like this one. I'll see you in the next video.